I'll let you get to me, get to me. I'll let you get to me, I'll let you get to me, get to me. I'll let you get to me, I'll let you get to me.
What's up, guys? My first holiday job.
Holiday hoopy whatty?
My God, I loved it. I worked at Michael's. And Michael's was like, oh, I want to say a dream come true. Because when I was a little girl, I loved doing crafts. Even as an adult, I still love crafting. Like, I love crafting. I want to say I still have like bins of just like paper and scissors and markers and paint and wood. Like, what am I gonna use wood for? I don't even know, but I have it, and feathers and beads and ribbon and all this stuff because I just love crafting so much. It was amazing. It was a dream come true. I was just living the life. Like, this is where I wanted to be. I was 19 years old and I was like, hell yes. And it was awesome until my dreams were crushed and they fired me and I wasn't allowed to return to Michael's ever again. All right. I could shop there though. I just wasn't allowed to work at Michael's ever again. They made a huge mistake. Huge mistake.
Big mistake. Big. Huge.
And I finally, thank you YouTube, I finally get to tell my side of the story. Because for so many years, I was not able to tell. I can tell my family, I can tell my friends, but nobody cares. Nobody cares here. I know you guys don't care, but if you're watching, somebody has to care out there. Somebody from Michael's see this, so I can get like a $100 gift card or something for being so patient and not suing your asses. So, what happened, right? So I started working at Michael's, I want to say like in October. I was 18 or 19 years old. I wasn't a minor anymore. I first started at the cash wrap. Cash wrap is pretty much the front area where the cash registers are. That's where the people line up. And then, you know, I was the person that said, hi, how'd everything go today? And, you know, beep, beep, beep. Oh, you forgot your coupon. Let me get you one. Beep. Oh, you want to use 2 coupons? Okay, give me a second. Oh, 2 transactions for 2 coupons. No problem. That was me. Look, I'm even wearing the Michael's. I'm just kidding. This is not the Michael's t-shirt. This is my t-shirt. It just so happens that it's red. I was really excited though when they finally let me do, go backs were always fun too because I got to go in all the different aisles, but I was really excited when they let me restock. And I know I'm such a nerd for that, but I was super, super, super excited to go restock. I think I started in the scrapbook section, which was my favorite section because it was all the papers and the stickers. And so like I'm putting stuff back, but at the same time I'm like, $9.99, and I was like, take off 20%. And then I was like, and then I can use, or my 40% coupon too. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like doing the math and I was just thinking like $4 here, $5 there, $10 there, $12. Like I was already spending my paycheck as I was working.
The limit does not exist.
Like that's just how much I loved working there and how much I loved crafts. The holidays come and there's Christmas trees. Of course they're fake, but then we also had like the Christmas tree candles and they had like this stuff that you spray, and like I was loving it because like they were like, oh, let's see who could sell the most, and like we didn't get anything, but I was super competitive and I was like, I'm gonna sell the most. So I was like, smell this, and I was like spraying it and it smelled like Christmas trees. People were like, oh my gosh, I'll take 5, and I was like, really? And they were like, yeah. And I don't know what the hell they did with them. Probably like covered their poop. Probably smelled like Christmas tree poop in their house. I don't even know, but I know they bought a lot of them, and I was just like, yay. And I feel like I was doing really good. Like I was like, yeah, like if I look back and I'd be like, look at you. Like if I wasn't me and I was just looking back at a younger version of me and I didn't know me, I'd be like, bitch, you kill it. Good for you. Keep working hard. You know what I'm saying? But nobody said that. Nobody saw that. I was like, whatever. And I wasn't seeking for the attention of my boss because that wasn't my intention. My intention of working there wasn't to climb the ladder. My intention to work there was to make money and to use my discount. That was my intention there. So I was a happy camper. At this point in my life, I wanted to make more friends. Anybody else that wanted to be friends there? Like they were all cool. I was down, right? So this girl was super cool. She was always the person that would tell you like, you know, you can use 2 coupons, right? Like she was always trying to get a deal or get somebody else a deal. I didn't have any problems with her. And one day she was like, hey, she's like, I gotta go to Marshall's after work, which was right across the street from us. She's like, do you want to go with me? And I was like, yeah, I'm down. I didn't have shit to do after. I really didn't. And so I would just go home and watch Vampire Diaries and knit blankets. So I was down.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
So, not knit, but crochet. I crochet. So she was like, do you want to, you know, go to Marshall's after? I want to go get like these makeup boxes or something. There's some type of boxes for like organizing things. I remember that. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'm down. she's like, okay, cool. She's like, let's go after work. She's like, you're off the same time as me. And I was like, okay, I'm down. That's fine. I said, I'm gonna buy these things really quick. Do you mind waiting? She's like, no, go ahead. So I was like, okay, cool. I think it was like a candle and like a magazine or probably a gift for somebody or whatever. So get in line. She literally stands next to me as I'm getting my stuff, you know. I get, you know, do, and they're like, okay, it's gonna be blah, blah, blah. When you get a discount, you try to do the math in your head, but sometimes it can be off. So I was a little off. I think it was like $1.15 off or something like that. So I was like, oh, let me go to the car, because I knew I had like hella change in my car. So I'm like, for sure I got like $1, you know. I was like, let me go to my car real quick, I'll come back, because nobody was in the store anymore either. It was like almost closing. So the girl that I was with, my coworker, she was like, no, she's like, here, she's like, use my gift card. And I'm like, no, because like that's your gift card, like somebody gifted that to you, you know, like I don't want to take her gift card. So she's like no, it's cool. I was like, I can give it back to you from the car. And she's like, okay, that's fine. She's like, because she seemed like she just wanted to get out of there. And like I said, I'm going with her after, so she was obviously in a rush. So I was like, okay, sure. So she gives me the card, I swipe it, pay the difference with the gift card, and then we leave the store. We were gonna walk across, you know, to Marshall's. So I said, oh, let me put my stuff in my car really quick, and then I can give you the money. Okay. And I give her the money, and then she gives it back to me, and I'm just like, okay. And I was like, it was only, you know, $1 something, whatever. She's like, it's cool, don't worry about it. She's like, I have hella gift cards. Like, I have a lot of gift cards. And I was like, oh, okay. She's like, I can get you gift cards. Like, I have hella gift cards. I, like, stole hella gift cards. And I was like, huh? How do you steal gift cards? Like, there's no money on them unless you put money on them, right? So I'm like confused at this point. And I was like, how do you do that? You do this with the money and you do this, and then like you put the gift card in and blah, blah, blah. And she's telling me how she does it. Like, oh my God, like, what the hell? Like, how did you think of that, you know? I was speechless. I was just staring at her. She must have saw, because honestly, guys, I did not steal from stores. And like, that wasn't really my thing. Discounts, hell yes, but stealing from stores was not my thing. And so when she said it, she must have saw like the fear of Jesus in me, because she flipped like light switch. Like, she was like, and by the way, if you plan on saying anything, don't, because you just used one. So if you say anything, I'll just tell them you knew. I was like, what the hell? Like, what the hell just happened? I don't think I told my parents or anything, because I was just like, what do you say? Like, I really felt kind of scared. Like, I know it sounds dumb, and I know it's probably bigger than her, and, you know, all this other stuff, but I was scared. I really was scared. I was just like, what the hell? I think I called my best friend and told them what happened, and pretty much, like, I came to the conclusion that I only used $1 of it, and I did not know the money was on there. And so, like, if she says anything, I'm just gonna say I didn't do it, you know, like, I didn't know anything about it, and I don't want to know anything about it. And I think I told her that too. I think I told her, like, I don't really care, and I don't really want to. I was just like, I don't care, and I don't really want to know. Like, you don't have to give me anything, and like, I'm not gonna say anything, so don't worry about it. I was like, whatever. She's not gonna get caught because I'm not saying anything, and like, I'm not gonna tell on her. Like, it's none of my business. Like, you want to do that, that's fine. I have nothing to do with it. That's your business. You get in trouble on your own. And she better not say anything about me. That's all I know, right? So I just totally forget about it. And like, I think like 2 weeks passed by, 3 weeks, and I'm just at work, you know, my happy-go-lucky self, like, hi, how can I help you? Da, 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 da. And like, I noticed loss prevention has like people in there, and usually like that happened because, believe it or not, a lot of people stole from Michael's, which was hilarious, because like, what the hell are you stealing, like, you know, erasers and crayons for? But okay. So people would steal a lot from there. So I saw loss prevention inside the office, and I just thought, oh, you know, that's just normal. Like, they're just here, like, hey, loss prevention, you know. They asked me, they're like, Marissa, can you please come to the office? And I was just like, yeah, sure, I'll be right there. And I'm thinking like, oh, they must need me to ask me about hours. They must need me to sign a paper or something, you know, whatever. So I'm like going, and I was like, hey, what's going on? And they're like, hi, can you please sit down? And I'm just like, yeah, sure. And I'm like thinking like, okay, what did I do? They're like, do you know why we called you in here? And I'm like, no, I don't. And they're like, you can't think of any reason why you would be in here? No, can't. And I didn't. At the time, I did not know why the hell I was in there. I was like, what's going on? And they're like, okay, well, we seem to have found that there were some things that were stolen from the company. and we're investigating right now, and I'm here investigating, and he's here investigating, and there was some guy sitting next to her, and she's like, and we're just here to interview and question some people, because we are trying to find out what's going on and who's involved, and so we just want to talk to everybody and see, you know, what everyone has to say about it. So, do you know so-and-so? And I'm just like looking at them like, of course that's my coworker, like, of course I know her, you know? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, okay, are you guys close? And I'm like, I mean, we seen each other after. And they're like, did you guys hang out the other night? And I'm like, yeah, we went to go get something from the store. And she was like, okay. And she's like writing stuff down. And I'm just like, what the hell? But like in my head, I'm like, shit. Because I'm like, even though I didn't do nothing, like, they're making me feel like I'm in trouble for something. Like, these people had, like, looking back, like, they had nothing on me, and like I could have fought it, but I was so scared and intimidated by them that I didn't say anything. And I was younger too, like I was still a kid. So like when you're saying that to a kid, they're just like, well shit, I don't. And then you see and then there's a cop outside waiting outside. That was another thing. So there was people there for loss prevention. I saw the cop outside of the office, but like I said, I thought it was for somebody else. So then you see a cop out there too, and I'm like, I can't get arrested. Like my parents are gonna kill me, you know? Even though I was older, like I don't want my parents seeing me get arrested. Like what the hell? Like I never got in trouble with the cops before, so that was just like, I was scared shitless. So she asked me like, so have you ever taken advantage of any of the cash registers? Have you ever used more than one coupon? Have you ever purchased a gift card and used it for yourself with Michael's money? And I'm like, no. And they're like, okay. And she writes something down, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill this bitch. Not the person talking to me, but I'm like thinking of my coworker, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill this bitch. And so I was like, oh hell. So, did you ever use a gift card from Michael's that wasn't purchased by you? And I was like, well, yeah, I used my friend's gift card. And she's like, oh, did you? She's like, what gift card was that? And I was like, it was a gift card that my friend let me use. And she's like, okay. And she's like, and it was stolen, right? Yeah, it was stolen, and you used it. And she's like, that was your gift card. She's like, your gift card that you used, that was stolen. And now she's putting words in my mouth. And I was like, no, like no, that wasn't my gift card. She goes, oh, okay, that's fine, but let me tell you how this is gonna go. We saw you using the gift card on our cameras, and we know that you've been stealing money for the gift cards, and that you're using them to purchase products so you can get them for free. And so what's gonna happen now is that the officer outside is gonna have you write out a statement, and we're gonna have you write one in here, and then we're gonna have you tell us and read us the statement about how you used the gift card that you stole. And then unfortunately you're gonna have to pack your things and go today. I already told her I didn't do it. I already told her the gift card wasn't mine. It's like, what else can I tell her? I have no proof. And the woman has me on camera using the gift card, and you can't hear. And I even told her, no, it was like, what happened was I used it, but I didn't know. Like, I still was scared to rat on the girl. Like, I still didn't rat on her. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's why I got in even more trouble, because I didn't tell on the girl. All this for you, like, what did I have her back for? That was so stupid. That was so dumb. I lost, at the time, that was my dream job. I lost my dream job because I kept a secret for this stupid girl that I wasn't even friends with. I wasn't even that cool with, all because, like, for what? Probably because she threatened me and I was scared. And I wish I would have told Michaels that at the time, like, yo, like, this is what really happened. And then I was threatened. But, like, I didn't know any of that. I didn't know what to say. So I was just like, okay. Just take me in. Because it was just so scary. I was so scared. After that, I, wrote my statement. Said that I used a card that was stolen. But I didn't put that I stole it. But that was all they needed, was for me to say that I used the card. And then after that, I was fired. My boss told me she was super disappointed in me. I'm gonna cry right now. It was so sad. Because I was already defeated in the meeting. So when my boss talked to me after, I just didn't say anything. I was just silent. She's like, you can come pick up your check next week, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. I went to go pick up my check, like, the end of the week. Went to go pick up my check the end of the week, and she was a bitch to me. But yeah, dude, I was treated so bad, and I was like, I feel like putting a young person in that type of situation is just totally unfair. Like, yeah, we're not minors. You're not a minor anymore. But at the same time, like, you haven't adulted enough to be in that type of situation where you have a cop and this person telling you that you're a thief and that you deserve to be in trouble and that you're a criminal and that if you don't fess up, you're gonna go to jail and, you know, like, all this shit. Like, I wasn't that type of kid, and, like, the fact that you told me all that, I mean, and everything that you told me just kind of, like, scared the shit out of me to the point where I just didn't want to talk. And you have some kids who will speak up, but kids like me at the time who just didn't know what to say, who were intimidated, who couldn't speak up for themselves, like, I just took it. And it's like, damn, you think about it, I mean, it's kind of sad. You think back and you're just like, damn, how many people does that happen to? How many kids does that happen to, where they put them in this stupid interrogation room and tell them they did something that they didn't really do and they get fired for it, and then there's no repercussion for the company? That stuff's not cool.
How to sue for wrongful termination.
Anywho, so yeah, I loved working at Michael's. It was the best experience ever. But F those people who kicked me out, and F that girl, F my ex-coworker who got me in trouble. F her. She probably has some really bad karma. I'm pretty sure she's like in jail now, because she probably stole like 4 cars or something. Probably worked at a dealership. I figured out how to steal 4 cars. I mean, but you're using one, so like, if you get caught, like, I'm gonna tell him you knew. Like, asshole. What an ass. Me and that girl don't even talk anymore. We didn't even talk the day after, the week after, the month. We didn't even talk ever again. I should have snitched on her ass. I could have been a store owner for Michael's by now. You feel me? Like, I was loving Michael's. And F you, Michael's, for putting me in that type of situation and not getting the real story and asking me what it was instead of interrogating me and traumatizing me and abusing me while I was in your custody, even though you didn't have me in handcuffs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anywho, so moral of the story is snitch on bitches. Snitch on bitches. But you know, it's about that time of the year, so go get them holiday jobs, you feel me? Thank you guys so much for watching. I would love to hear if any of you guys got wrongfully terminated, you feel me, in the comments, because my story was actually, it made me kind of sad right now, so let me know I'm not alone. I can't wait to chat with you guys again. I hope you guys have a great week, and happy holidays. Talk to you soon. Bye.